Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is just about the first video I'm doing using my voice, so get strapped in because it's a fun one. Because today we're going to talk about my injuries! Yay! Every family has that one kid who gets injured all the time, and well, that kid is me. Because I had a lot of injuries growing up. Let's start with my very first injury. The funny thing is, I don't even remember this injury. My mom had to tell me about it. Me and my older sister were playing next to an exercise bike. We were little kids and we were just pushing each other, playing around like little siblings. And after completely underestimating the sheer strength she had as a toddler, she pushed me just a little too hard. My forehead hit the side of the exercise bike, and my head started bleeding. My parents rushed me to urgent care, and the doctor put skin glue on my head. Not stitches, skin glue. And basically said, "Whoop, that's not going anywhere." Little did he know, he was so wrong. Because not even a week later, the skin glue starts wearing off, and I'm walking into the kitchen, and there's blood dripping from my head, and my dad watched in horror at the scene.
Oh, hell no!
I was taken right back to urgent care, only for them to add more skin glue. But this time the skin glue actually did its job, and I managed to heal just fine. Besides the little scar on my head, but we don't talk about that. Now on to an injury that I remember, but everyone else in my family does not seem to remember for some reason. I was standing next to my dad's office door, and my dad's office door at the time was one of those bifold doors that open and close by folding. And as a little kid, I was like, I wonder what happens if I stick my finger in the door right there. And at the same time, my dad decided to close his office door. Right onto my finger. I don't remember what the doctor's strip was like, but I'm pretty sure I got something like a splint or something on my finger. But lucky for me, I learned my lesson, and this will probably never, ever happen again in the future. Now that we successfully made it through all my childhood trauma, now we're going on to my injuries as an older kid. Like this injury. My mom and my older sister were in the living room watching TV, and I was also in the living room, holding a stapler. You can probably see where this is going. I then decided to make a very, very dumb decision and put my finger right under the stapler and push down on it. And guess what happened? Mom? So, I may or may not have impaled my thumb. You did what? Nah, I'm just kidding. What I actually said was, I was then escorted to the doctor, where literally all they did was pull the stapler out, put disinfectant on it, and put a band-aid on it. As if I couldn't do that myself. Sorry for wasting your money, Mom and Dad. This next time, me and my sister were sitting in the house bored. My younger sister, not my older sister. Don't get those two confused. We decided we wanted to do something fun. So what did we do? We went into the garage and stole our dad's golf clubs. At first, we were using them to play miniature golf. And I started to get bored, so I was like, I should hit this ball as hard as I can. So I swung really hard and the golf ball went flying across the backyard. My sister saw this and she was like,
Try.
so I stepped aside and let her have a go at it. The only problem with that is, I was standing in an area you don't want to be standing when someone is swinging a golf club. So my sister swung at the ball, missed the ball completely, and her golf club went flying towards my forehead and hit me dangerously close to my eyeball. Though this time, I did not scream in pain. It was more like,
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. I then walked up to my mom holding the side of my forehead with tears in my eyes. When she removed my hand to see how much damage was dealt, she was like, My mom put wound sealing strips on my forehead and took me to the doctor. When the doctor came in, he came in with none other than skin glue.
Hello there.
No, it's not true.
That's impossible!
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
The doctor then very gently applied skin glue to my forehead and sent me on my merry way. When I got home, my dad made sure his golf clubs were hidden and locked away where we can't touch them. Lesson learned, kids. Don't steal from your parents. Well, that is going to conclude today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm only halfway through my injuries. I'll have a part 2 out, don't worry. See you later.